Oh, what a happy Tuesday. Coming off another sweet 5-0 run. Let's talk some more basketball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I am your host, Steven, and that's right, big smile on my face. Bring out the brooms. A 3-0 day yesterday. That was beautiful. And guess what? We finally crossed over the 30-unit mark on the season. Gotta love it. But more on the recap in just a little bit. Quick reminder, MLB Best Bets video is already out. Go check it out on a nice 6-2 run as well in the MLB in the early season. So Outlier, as you guys know, any graphics you see in this video or the videos are from Outlier, the best betting research tool on the market today. Click that link below. You get a 7-day free trial. I'm telling you guys, if you are not using it, you are missing out. It saves a lot of time. Plus, it gives you a ton of info that you wouldn't have otherwise. Really has helped me out with my betting. So let's get into it. And that means it is dad joke time. So here we go. I'll never forget what my grandpa said to me before he croaked. He said, "Hey kid, want to hear my frog impression?" I'm sorry, I thought that was pretty good. In this video, we're going to recap yesterday. Again, 3-0 sweep. Then we're going to talk the injury report and back-to-backs, and then defenses versus the shooting guard position. And then, of course, we'll give you our best bets, one lean, and the recap. So hit that like button if you haven't already. Leave a comment below to help this channel continue to grow. If you're new to the channel, come join us. We got a great community here, really positive. Join that Discord. Link is below. It's completely free. Over 4,500 people in it. And also hit that subscribe button, of course. But let's get it rolling. And that means it's recap time. There it is. 3 beautiful green check marks, baby. Domantas Sabonis, over 36.5 PRAs. Didn't even need the assist because he didn't want to get any today. But he dominated. Got the job done, I think, midway through the fourth quarter. Anthony Davis under 14.5 rebounds plus assists. It got a little sweaty, but he got the job done. I think he ended with 12. So if you had under 13.5, you still cashed. And then Amen Thompson had a great fourth quarter. It was not looking pretty. I think he had like 15 going to the fourth quarter and just dominates. Gotta love it. 3-0 gets us over the 30-unit mark. I've been wanting to hit that 30-unit mark for a while, and obviously as a conservative bettor, we have a lot of half-unit plays and all that. Sometimes it takes a little while, but we are now 290 and 233, up 30.10 units. Freaking finally. That's right. And then there's the under tracker right there. As you see, the under player props record for the year. But let's keep it rolling. I'm not done here. So that is the bets recap for Monday. And now let's talk the injury report. All right, there it is. The 7-game slate. Blazers at Hawks. Anthony Simons is questionable. Jeremy Grant doubtful. Scoot Henderson out. Trae Young seems to be probable every game. 76ers at Knicks. Jalen Brunson, McBride, and Payne all still out. Missing a ton of guards for New York. And then all the usual 76ers players. That's just easier. Suns at Bucks. Durant is out. Bradley Beal questionable. Giannis probable, and Lillard, of course, out for an indefinite amount of time. Magic at Spurs, nothing new. How about that, huh? Raptors at Bulls, Barrett, Dick, and Agbaji still out. Huerter, Ball, and Jones also out. Jones, that's Trey Jones for the Bulls. And then, obviously, Huerter and Ball for the Bulls. Warriors at Grizzlies, Jonathan Kuminga is questionable. Other than that, pretty clean. No John Morant this time. T-Wolves at Nuggets, Braun and Jokic are probable. Murray and Gordon questionable. It's always kind of weird with the Nuggets right now with who's going to play. But 3 teams are on a back-to-back. The Bulls, the Grizzlies, and the Magic. Bulls have struggled. Obviously playing much better basketball this second half of the year. But Grizzlies 8-5 against the spread. Magic are 7-5. So that's what we got for the injury report and the back-to-backs. Now let's talk the shooting guards. All right, there it is. We start out with the defenses giving up the most points to the shooting guard. All these stats are in the last 30 days. If it's in green, that team or player is just playing today. 2 matchups here. 76ers facing Mikal Bridges, 19.5 points per game. Obviously scoring a little bit more. Jalen Brunson out. Sixers giving up 26.6. And the Nuggets facing Anthony Edwards, 26.6 points per game. Nuggets giving up 25.6. And then Kobe White, how about that? The Jabbo Hall of Famer last year, 29.1 points per game, just crushing it. But that's what we got for the points. Now let's check out the rebounds. And we have one matchup, just the Hawks facing Shaedon Sharpe of the Blazers. As you can see, Hawks giving up 7.5. Sharpe has been sharp, getting 6.1 rebounds per game with Desmond Bane leading the way. So let's move over to the assists now, and only one matchup here. The Sixers facing Mikal Bridges again. 5.1 assists per game last 30 days. Sixers 6.7 given up. And then you see Devin Booker, who obviously plays some point guard role. And then Dyson Daniels, 5.8 assists per game. Been an RA monster for us this year. So that's what we got for any overs. Now, if you want to look at any unders, here are the toughest matchups. And then all the teams in green are playing. Not a ton here for the toughest matchups for shooting guards. But the Warriors and Knicks are giving up the fewest rebounds. And then over there on the points, you got Blazers, Raptors, and Knicks are playing today. And then over there on the right side, T-Wolves and Knicks are the only two in the top 5. So you see the Knicks in the top 7 of all categories versus the shooting guard position. But take a screenshot. If you're new, we do this every day. Point guards on Monday, all the way to the centers on Friday with some other stats in there as well. But that's what we got for the betting research. Now it's time for the best bets. All right, this first one takes us out to the ATL where the Hawks host the Portland Trailblazers. Hawks -6. Total on this one, 237.5. We're going with the bet we've done many times. It's not Dyson Daniels. It's Onyeka Okongwu over a half a three-pointer made. It's still -130 on ESPN bet for a half unit. You guys know the drill here. It's going to be pretty simple. We've cashed him last time, last 10 games. He's now over this line in 9 of 10 games, hitting 2+ threes in 4 of 10. Maybe you could go 2+ threes, a little sprinkles. Well, he's had 4 attempts in 3 straight games. What is the guy doing hitting or with 4 attempts, 3 straight games, and over a half line? Not to mention, in these last 10 games, he is shooting 48% from 3-point range. It's just weird to still get a half a 3-pointer line that's very playable. So I think the books are a little slow to catch up here. Matchup, I don't really care about the matchup. Blazers giving up the 7th highest 3-point percentage to their opponents, though, in the last 10 games. No center, especially Plingen or anybody on the Blazers want to go out and defend Okongwu and play him tight on the 3-point line. He's going to have his chances like he always does. He just needs to knock one down. That's what it comes down to. So keep it simple. He's shooting lights out, attempting 3 to 5 per game. Need him to knock down one. Give me 0017 over a half a 3-pointer made as my first best bet. All right, this second one takes us out to Madison Square Garden where the Knickerbockers host the 76er Bockers. The Knicks -14. Total in this one is 223.5. I'm going a little under the radar. Give me under for a unit. Adam Bona. Under 7.5 rebounds, -115. I got this on ESPN bet. Like I said, it's a 1-unit play here. Maybe a little under the radar. Maybe you guys have been doing this all along. Who knows? But this outlier screenshot right here shows Bona's last 10 games without Embiid and Drummond. He is under in 7 of the last 10, averaging just 6 rebounds per game, averaging just 12.8 rebound chances per game, actually, in these last 10. Now, if you look at the last 5, his average is bumped up to 16.8 rebound chances. Obviously a big deal here, but let's talk about the last 5. And this is why I think this is a nice sell high spot. He faced the Heat, Raptors, Wizards, Pelicans, and Pacers. 4 of those are extremely good matchups. Raptors, Wizards, Pelicans, and Pacers are great rebound matchups for centers. Heat are about average lately. And then also last game was out without Yabusele. So now if we keep looking up at this matchup, if I can get words out now, it's super late. Sorry. Facing Cat is going to pull him away from the hoop. Obviously, Cat likes to shoot threes as well. It's going to pull him away. I think he could also get foul trouble. Cat is very good at attacking the rim and just drawing some fouls. But the last 30 days, the Knicks have given up the 5th fewest rebounds per game to the center position. Over the course of the season, how about the 2nd fewest rebounds per game? It's been hard all year. I mean, this is one of the toughest matchups. And now you got Mitchell Robinson also playing, who is a great rebounder who comes in when Cat's not playing as well. So with all that said, it's blowout potential. We have a huge spread here. They're going to pull Bona. That didn't sound great. They're going to pull him in blowouts. We saw the backup center last game in a blowout. I think his name Alex Reese, something Reese. I don't remember. He got 21 minutes. So they have no problem playing their backups. Blowout and foul trouble potential here, as well as one of the hardest matchups. So this is a bona fide winner. See what I did there? Anyways, give me Bona under 7.5 rebounds as my second best bet. But before we get out of here, let's talk one lean. All right, we can't leave without talking about our boy Justin Edwards. That's right, over 17.5 PRAs is the one I like today. I may add this after the video, we'll see. But let's talk about it real quick. Cashed him 4 straight times. He is becoming a Jabbo Hall of Famer in the last 8 games. And I say 8 because that's when his minutes started going up over in all 8 games. He's never been lower than 23 PRAs in a game. Books just refuse to move this line. I'm not sure why. He's good for around 15+ shots per game. He's played 30+ minutes in 7 straight games until last game where he played 27.5. Some worries this time. I mean, it's a 14-point spread. That's never fun. But it seems like he's someone who they want to play even in a blowout, because he's a young guy that they want to get action. But it's a slower paced game, maybe due for a clunker. I mean, that's really all I can think of. With all that said, like I said, I might still add it. These lines is very tempting. I added rebounds because he's actually started to attack the glass a little bit more. 2 of the last 3 games, he has 7 and 10 rebounds. So you like to see that. Knicks right smack in the middle last 30 days in when it comes to points and rebounds allowed to the small forward position. They've been a little bit better than average when it comes to assists. Not really worried about that. Volume and minutes are really high for a guy with 17 and a half lines, 17 and a half PRA lines. So I like Edwards again here. I know that's two guys we talked about in the 76ers team. It's just weird to do that, but that's what I got. Again, added plays will be coming in the morning, so be sure to check the pin comments, X, and Discord. But that's what I got before we get out of here. Let's check out the recap. All right, there it is. The two best bets so far. Onyeka Okongwu over a half a three-pointer made, minus 130 for a half unit. Maybe a little sprinkle for 2+3s if he's really feeling frisky. And then Bona under 7.5 rebounds, minus 115 on ESPN bet for 1 unit. Again, more plays are coming in the pinned comments, X, and Discord. As always, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate the support day in and day out. Hope you all have a great Tuesday, and we'll talk to you soon.